www.onlock.org. See, ONLOK, onlock.org. See, onlock.org. You get a chance to win prizes like this. Look at that. You get a chance to win all of these wonderful cookbook and knife and chopstick. Look how beautiful this is. So make sure you log in from every Thursday each month, the first Thursday of each month from 4 to 5. Okay, log in. So we're ready to show you how to do 3 dishes. Pear poached with lychee, black tea, eggplant with favorite garlic sauce, and ginger green beans with assorted mushroom, all from my garden, okay? So,
Chef Yan, how's your trip to Malaysia? You just got back?
I just got back from Malaysia. In fact, this is the 3rd or 4th time that I ate in Uncle Roger's fried rice restaurant. I'm telling you, the chef over there actually did a much better job than me making the most delicious fried rice. Amazing. You should go and check it out. They're all in many places in Malaysia, particularly KL, and also in the Kuala Lumpur airport. They have the Uncle Roger's fried rice restaurant, and you gotta try it. It's so good. Okay, I thought I was very, very good fried ricer, right? But his chef team did a wonderful job. I must tell you, every time I stay, I pass through KL airport, I stop by and have a big plate of fried rice from Uncle Roger's fried rice. So today I'm going to show you how to do 3 dishes, so don't miss out, okay?
Oh, you bought some.
Taste the Peranakan Nanyang cuisine, and it's very good.
If anyone want to learn how to make curry dishes, can you
make
present?
curry dish? You request. You know, my Instagram friend, TikTok friends, and YouTuber. Tell me what you like me to do. I'll show you how to do a few things, okay? But today, I harvest from my garden because I just got back 2 days ago. And I went to my garden and I picked up my long beans, my tomato, my eggplants. Look at that, all from my garden. From my garden. This is from my garden. Persimmon from my garden. Look at that. All of this from my garden. So, and then also the cherry tomato. Also the chili from my garden. Look at that. All the little chili from my garden. I'll also show you some of the cherry tomato from my garden. I'll show the cherry tomato. It's all from my garden, okay? Let me show you the cherry tomato. Look at that. From my garden. Look at that.
So sweet.
This is all from my garden. Hey! Again, welcome to the Yan Can Cook for You. This is my kitchen, okay? My Instagram friend, TikTok friend, YouTuber, and our dear friend, Unlock. We're going to show you one more time. Once again, every month, Yan Can Cook with Unlock. Unlock means unlock. Nice, peaceful, and happy, okay? When you're a senior, you gotta feel comfortable. You gotta feel good about yourself. You gotta be happy. That's why I have been Unlock. So, see this? Yan Can Cook with Unlock every month, the first Thursday from 4 to 5. Make sure you log in, www.onlock.org. Okay? So this way, you get a chance to win some of these wonderful prizes. Look at that. We have Yan Can Cook, My Asian Kitchen, Yan Can Cook with Unlock, beautiful book, all the wonderful recipe from different part of Asia. And then the best of Yan Can Cook and Martin Yan's China, and the knife and the chopstick. So make sure you log in. Anyway, today I'm going to show you how to do 3 wonderful dishes because the theme today is garden to table, to my dining table, from my garden, fall harvest. I just got back 2 nights ago from a long trip filming television in Asia. And I just went out there and picked out tomato, tomato. Look at that. I pick out all of these and long beans. All of these are very easy to grow. I even grow Thai basil. You can tell Thai basil because the stem is purple. Okay, and very sweet. You go to Vietnamese restaurant to have pho, or you go to a Thai restaurant, they have to have Thai basil. Thai basil chicken, basil beef, basil shrimp, basil lamb. Very good. So this particular dish, I want to do it first. The first dish I want to show you is this is a dessert, pear, poached with, look at that, lychee black tea. I brew the tea. I have 1 tablespoon of lychee black tea. I brewed it, and after that, I will get unless you have tea bags, then you have no problem. If you get loose tea leaf, this is loose tea leaf. Let me show you. This is one of the most popular tea. Okay, this is okay. This is loose tea leaf. Let me show you. This is loose tea leaf. You see that? But you can actually, it's got a fragrant, very fragrant, a lychee flavor, lychee fragrant aroma. That's the reason why they call lychee pet tea. Okay, and this is lychee hong cha. Okay, and we use this. This will last you for at least 2 years. Then I bring this already brewed tea. Okay, and I also put a tiny bit of rock sugar. This is rock sugar. Brown sugar doesn't matter. Rock sugar. This is why you call rock. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Okay, you cannot break it up. It is just a piece of rock. I put a tiny bit of these, about 2 tablespoons, just sweet enough. Okay, you can buy this in a bag in any Chinese store. When you use it, you crush it a little bit. Okay, pound it, crush it. It looks like this. Look at that, rock sugar. Everybody can see rock sugar. Okay, and then it lasts for a long time. Then when this is done, I bring it to a boil, and then I will get this ready. Now you can use any pear. You can use Asian pear. You can use Korean pear, Chinese pear. This is Bartlett pear. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is use a medium ripe. You don't want to use something too ripe, particularly Bartlett. Okay. I cut this up a little bit here. I put. Yeah. This is season for pear. A lot of different pear. Then I use this. Okay, like a called the apple. I go down. I take out the core. Okay, look at that. I take out the whole thing like this. Okay, look at that. Okay, and then I poach it. I don't want to peel it. You know why? Because the skin also have a lot of nutrients. Okay, I want to talk about pear. When I let it poach. Okay, I want to talk about pear. Actually, pear is wonderful because they are a good source of fiber, and also they have a lot of different vitamin and mineral. At the same time, they're very high in antioxidant, but very low in calorie. So low fat, they can help you feel good and also contribute to your overall health. So eat a lot of pear, okay? I don't like to have very, very ripe pear. It doesn't have the texture. I want crunchy, I want crispiness, okay? I'm gonna roast this, I'm gonna poach this a little bit. The Chinese one is firmer, but this one is available everywhere in every single supermarket, that's why. Okay? And also this one actually is very good. I poach it. I don't want to poach it too long, okay? In the meantime, while I'm getting ready to poach it, I'm going to poach it back here. And then I'm going to show you how to get a little sauce. I'm going to make a sauce, okay? With, now this is it. In fact, that the poaching liquid is already have tea and also rock sugar, okay? And then this is something that you have to get again. One of the most popular ingredients in Chinese cooking is osmanthus flower. Got a very fragrant, and you can buy them dry. Okay. This one you can. Oh yeah, yeah, very popular. 桂花, 桂花糕, 桂花. When they make dessert, they use a lot of 桂花, a lot of osmanthus. Okay. This one is actually osmanthus honey, wild honey. Look how beautiful. Can you see that? You see that, right? Yeah. Beautiful. So I'm gonna make a sauce. Okay. I'm gonna get some. It tastes. It's very fragrant. Very fragrant. Sweet. Honey is not as fragrant, but this is very fragrant. We're gonna give them some water, and then we'll turn this on. Get some water, and then we'll make the sauce. Okay. We'll make the sauce. So make sure. Get this. This is the sauce we're going to make it. Water, a tiny bit of osmanthus, honey. This is the sauce, okay? Look at it, it's very thick. Look at that. You can tell the osmanthus. Look at you see the color? You see this little flower? You see the little flower? Yeah. Honey doesn't have this. This is actually loaded with the osmanthus flower, okay? So that's the reason why. Yeah, I use 2 whole teaspoons. Okay. Well, if you like something sweet, by all means, use more. Online order. Take a look at the label. Take a look at the label. Close up. Can you see that? Can you see this? Huh? Let me see. All right. Just call osmanthus honey. Osmanthus honey. Call osmanthus honey, okay? And then water. And then I thicken this up. Thicken a tiny bit of this up with cornstarch, okay? So we got a nice sauce. And then in the meantime, we're going to show you how easy to serve this, okay? And this is water. When you thicken something, this is how we do it. 1 portion of cornstarch to about 3 portions of water. Okay, if you use too much, it's hard to handle. It turns too thick. When it's not enough, it takes too long to thicken. So this is good. 1 to 3. Okay, and then I basically slightly thicken. When you thicken something, always put it in slowly. Just have the right consistency. Not too thick. Beautiful. Just the right amount. Yeah, you can buy it on Amazon, guarantee. Beautiful. A little bit more, sorry. That's what I like. A little bit more. Always takes a little bit first. Yeah. And then I add another ½ teaspoon, okay? So this will be perfect. I don't want to make it too sweet. Particularly, we are senior citizens. Don't want to eat too much sugar, oil, and salt, okay? Once again, right here. And then this is beautiful, okay? And then when the pear is poached, this is beautiful. I don't want to poach it for too long. And then the next thing I want to show you is, look at this. I want to introduce you to something. I poach it for about approximately 12 minutes to 14 minutes. I just want to cook it just enough, okay? You can steam it too, okay? If you want to do it longer, if you do it, you can do about 20 minutes, okay? But I use medium-low heat, okay? And then the thing I want to show you is, when it's done, this is how you do it, okay? I have some goji berry, which is, it gives color and texture, okay? And then I have, I want to make it interesting. I would use a tiny bit of, let me show you, my mycopene. Look at that. Nice and smooth, okay? I want to show you This is beautiful. Make sure this is done properly. Okay, a tiny bit extra water. Beautiful. Goji berry, you can actually eat it as a snack. I just soak it a little bit. This is beautiful. Now the trick is, today I introduced 3 different items, which I haven't done for a while. Okay, one is O'Smithers. You can see from there. Look at the flower. Can you see that? Look at the flower. Let's close up. Let's close up. Look at the flower. Can you see that? Can you see this? Yeah, see that? You see this flower? This is all the flower. This is why this is so good. There's a lot of flower. You can tell. These are O'Smithers flower. And then, now, this is how you do it, okay? When the pear is done, you poach the pear. This is just perfect. Beautiful. Oh, soft enough. Beautiful. And then, the back a little bit. Give me a sharp knife over there. You see that? Now I want to show you how to do this. Introduce a few ingredients. Okay? This is nice and soft. Beautiful. Nice and soft. I want to make sure I cut this up. You can tell. You can see how soft this is. See this? Very soft. And then I put it right in the middle. Okay? And then I drain this. This is goji berry. Look at that. Okay? And then, you know what this is? Doufu fa. Soybean custard. You buy them in Asian store. And then you use a spoon. Let me show you. Yeah, this is beautiful. Now this is how we do it. You go like this. One, look at that. You put it right here. And then one, you put it right here. And one, you put it right here. Okay? And one, you put it right here. This is a combination you normally don't see anywhere, okay? Yeah. Tofu custard, doufu fa. Okay? Look at that. Look how beautiful. I want to make sure. This is a very interesting combination, right? Every time I try to introduce you to everybody something. This is tofu custard right here. When you do it, you scoop it out like this. One, see this? It is come out like this. See that? You slice it. Yeah, you don't want to break it, okay? And then you use this to goji berry. Put a couple of it inside. Look at how beautiful. And put a tiny bit over here, a couple over here, and a couple over here. Okay? Look how beautiful. Okay? Because it's not sweet. But you can buy it come with a little pouch of sugar. Okay, I will show you. Okay, and then now this is the key. Okay, it comes with a pouch. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is it comes with 2 pouches of this brown sugar syrup. Okay, and then I put this O'Smithers honey. Enough. Wow, look at that. Look at this. That's look how beautiful. Okay? And then to make it interesting, you can cover up like this. Look at that. Look at that. See this? Okay? And then I have a little, make it a little tangy and sweet. I put a tiny bit, a piece like this over here, on this side, okay, on the side. And then, if you want, you use some lemon zest and put it on like this. Yeah, just the zest. Yeah. Just enough. Don't put too much, okay? You can buy it in any Asian store. They're very popular. Now, you have a very unique poached pear served with Osmanthus honey. Isn't it nice? Now, let's ask question. Let's ask question, and remember, when you buy this, it comes with a pouch of sugar. Okay? So everything we do, we try to give you some idea that all of these I do is available in the market. Anywhere, in fact, sometimes even supermarket have it. Okay. Now, let's ask question and let's do the first drawing. Any more? Any question? Any question? Okay. First winner. Canada, where Canada? Cassandra. Ontario. Oh, my brother lives in Brampton, Ontario. Okay. Cassandra, you are lucky. You win my Asian kitchen. Yan Can Cook with Unlock cookbook. And then we have chopstick like this. Since you probably like pink, so this one is for you. A chopstick set for you, okay? And then, Cassandra, this is signature knife for you, okay? Signature knife from Chef Martin Yan. So you have, also a finger guard for you. So a finger guard, signature knife, chopstick set, and also an Unlock apron. Wow, look at that, Unlock apron. So anybody else have any question before I move to the second dish?
For other people who want to win the prize, they go to unlock.org.
Yeah, go to unlock.org and log it in, and next time you can get the drawing, okay? Make sure this way, a lot of prizes. In fact, today, each dish will give you one prize. And the last dish give you 2 prizes. How's that sound? So make sure you ask questions. Today, this particular one, it should be it should be a cold dish if you want, but it can be also a hot dish because tofu fao can be served cold or hot, right? So no problem. Okay, the next one I want to show you is very, very simple. Everybody go to a Chinese restaurant always love eggplant in fragrant garlic sauce, right? So I want to show you. This is also from my garden, okay? This is all from my garden, small. Now you notice that the Asian eggplant is a little bit different than the big eggplant. The Asian eggplant is dark purple, slender, skinny, and also the skin is not as thick, okay? So you can actually eat the skin. Restaurant, they normally deep fry this, okay? But I will poach it. I would stir fry it, okay? So the first thing we do is I use a peeler. I get a peeler. And then I cut this. This is from my garden. That's why I call it the fall harvest from my garden. I would peel, look how clean, how fresh this is. How fresh, okay? And then I will peel this, okay? I peel this. I peeled it like this. I peel it like this, okay? I peeled it like this, okay? I don't peel the whole thing. I peel it, okay? I peel it, okay? This way, it look nice, okay? And then, look at how I do it, okay? I get rid of these, and I cut it. You can cut it either way. I cut it like this. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And then 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? And then I cut into strip like this. 1, 2. This is one way of cutting. Okay? This is how you do it. Okay? 1, 2. And then 1. This way it doesn't take too long to cook. Okay? Okay.
They also have a color.
Yeah, they have a white color, they have purple color. You can also cut it like the Chinese way. Angle, 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 like this, okay? This is another way to cut it. 1 and 2, you roll it, it's roll cutting, okay? There are 2 different ways to cut it, but the choice is yours, doesn't matter. And then, normally in Chinese restaurant, they would deep fry it, but they're sponge. So you don't want to deep fry it, you just want to stir fry it, okay? You don't want to quickly stir fry it. It's a lot better, okay? Now, first, oh, no. I'll next time I'll take a picture, I'll show you. It is probably, takes about 2 months, once you get a seedling, about this big, you go to Home Depot, anywhere. And then about a month, this big, the 3rd month, this big, that it will come out, okay? Very simple, okay? So basically, a lot of people don't realize eggplant is a versatile ingredient that can be used and prepared in different ways. You can actually chop it up and blend it and turn it into a eggplant mousse, okay? Like a spread, okay? And then mix it with garlic and seasoning. Or you can stir fry them and you can grill them, cut it up. Yeah, right. You can grill them. You can grill them. So let me show you how easy to grill them, okay? You cut it up, you go 1. Just like in Japanese restaurant. You cut it up like this. Put some miso glaze. And I grill it, beautiful. So you can grill them, you can stir fry them, you can deep fry them, you can do all kind of dishes, okay? So this is the key. Eggplant, okay? Not only that, not only is versatile, you can use it in different way. Also, it's rich in antioxidant, which protect against cell damage, okay? And also may reduce the risk of your heart disease. It's a may, okay? And there's a lot of wonderful things. And not only that, eggplant is very high in fiber that aid digestion, you see, and also promote gastrointestinal health, like gut health, okay? The other day I was traveling around and I ate too much, so I actually have some eggplant. It helps, okay? And also a source of vitamin, a mineral and vitamin, which is potassium and manganese, okay? Manganese, okay? And also very low in calorie. As long as you don't deep fry them, you just kind of stir fry them. This is what we do. I put a tiny bit of oil, I stir fry them, okay? And you can poach them first. The problem is when you, yeah, because a lot of people don't realize this is so good, and you should eat more. So basically, what I do is, and I will stir fry the garlic. Stir fry the garlic. I have some oil, garlic, lots of garlic. Okay. I already show everybody how to crush the garlic and chop the garlic. Okay. If you have any question, you want me to do it again, let me know. So I'll do it again. Okay. Stir fry them. I also have some crushed ginger. I want to show you how to crush ginger anyway. I have ginger and garlic, very fragrant. A lot of garlic, okay? And then, this is ginger. I'll show how easy to crush the ginger. You cut into chunks like this, okay? And then I crush it like that. It is done, okay? It is done. And it's done, okay? This is how you crush the ginger. Put it right here, okay? Now, I don't use too much oil. Can you see that? Very little oil, very little oil. Okay? I just want to see the flavor. And also, I don't want to deep fry this. I stir fry this. Okay? I stir fry this. Stir, stir, stir. Okay? I stir this. And then I also use green onion. Okay? green onion, lots of green onion. Okay, look at that. I have 5 or 6 pieces of this. 1 and a 2 and a 3. That's all I need. Okay, and I put it right here. Green onion. I also have some mushroom. This is shiitake mushroom. Look at shiitake mushroom. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. And then I stir fry this all together, okay? And then, in the meantime, I'm going to line this all up because this is the dish that we're going to serve this, okay? Always make sure. And then I cut this up and I set this up. Color. Yeah, it's already done. Yeah, I dry toast it. I kind of grilled it a little bit. I grilled it. Look at that. So this way, look at how beautiful. Look at that. Oh no. Yeah, normally they deep fry to keep the color. As long as you don't overcook them, it's okay. Now I use vegetarian broth. Okay, vegetarian broth. Then I cover this up a little bit, and then in the meantime, when I cover this up, I would like to ask questions. Okay, let's ask questions. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh, the wrong one. Ah, perfect. Okay. The Asian eggplant in general, the Chinese and Japanese one, they're softer, they're more spongy, and they're slightly sweeter. Not only that, the skin is thinner. Okay, so Asian prefer to use Asian eggplant. But if you like hot and spicy food, look at that, from my garden. Okay, I just use this. This is from my garden. I don't want to make it too big. I don't want to cut it too small. So this way, just in case you see it, you don't bind to it, okay? I'm gonna do it right here. Basically, I kind of steam it. In the meantime, I also have Thai basil. Look at that, Thai basil. I snap this off also from my garden, okay? I have 6 different kind of mint. Actually, Lorraine's garden also have all kind of stuff. Lorraine, what kind of stuff that you have in the garden? You can tell everybody. She has a lot of. No, you can buy them in Home Depot. They're small. Then you just put in a pot, and they grow like this. Look how beautiful. Okay, I just snap off the tip. I have a whole big barrel of this. Okay, and any other question? Let's ask some question. Okay, any other question? Oh yeah. I was asked by Oceana, which is actually the cooking program is actually started by my good friend Jacques Pepin, and he does a lot of these throughout the year. And I'll be doing the Alaskan cruise to see the iceberg and all the wonderful thing. August the 6th and the 13th, 2026. If you sign up before November the 30th, you get 50% discount to book. Okay, just go to yankincook.com. Okay. Yeah, I'll be teaching 5 cooking classes, host a cooking demonstration for everybody, and then a head cooking class, 5 of them, and also I get a chance to host a dinner. Okay. Now this is the sauce. I want to show you this is very unique, okay? The sauce I have is a Sichuan style. This is the sauce. Doubanjiang, okay? Doubanjiang. This is actually chili bean paste. Doubanjiang. The very famous from Sichuan. But I can also use a tiny bit of this, okay? Doubanjiang. Or I can use chili garlic sauce. I can use, if you cannot find that doubanjiang, you can use chili garlic sauce, okay? And for those who love hot and spicy food, use a tiny little chili garlic sauce. Less than half a teaspoon. So this way, look at that. Now, I have lots in this sauce. Douban. And then I'll thicken this up with vegetarian broth. Today is basically harvest, but by all means, there's no reason why you can add ground pork, ground beef, ground chicken into this dish, okay? So that means even though I only do vegetarian, this can be beautiful. Look at how beautiful this is, okay? Look at this. Look at this. A lot of people don't realize I thicken this out. Look at how easy it is to thicken a dish, okay? Can you see that? You can see this right over here, right? Use 1 portion of cornstarch to 3 portion, and then you thicken this up. Oh, look at that. Just the right sauce. Look at this. This is the amazing dish.
What is the best way to put the cornstarch in?
First, use cold water. Mix 1 portion of cornstarch to 3 portions of water, okay? Make sure. And then, when this is done, I put this over here. Look at that. Just the right amount of sauce, okay? You don't want to make it too thick or too thin. Beautiful. This is unbelievable. Oh, look at that. This is a great combination, you know. Look at this. Look how beautiful this dish is. Very simple dish with garlic sauce. See that? This is how to make a beautiful dish because it's a lot of garlic. So that's why I call fragrant garlic sauce, okay? And then since I also want to, yeah, this vegetarian. But you, by all means, you can do something. Look at that. Look at beautiful, okay? From my garden. Thai, sweet Thai basil, okay? Yeah, go on yancancook.com. Everything, all the information is there. And then the next, please ask questions because I'm going to move on to the next dish, okay? Yeah. Yeah, yancancook.com. Yeah, I'm always ready. Always ready. Definitely. You add fried tofu or pressed tofu or tofu pork. Okay? Fried tofu, you can deep fry the tofu and you can do a pressed tofu, tofu gong. Okay? You can also use ngang tofu gong, 5 spice flavor pressed in curd. Okay? So you can use, there's a lot of choices. I just want to show you something very simple. You can add meat, you can add shrimp, you can add scallop to this dish. Look how beautiful, you know? And the eggplant is still kind of purple because I didn't cook it for too long, okay? But if you deep fry them, it took up time for the oil. If you want to deep fry them like a restaurant, when you, after you deep fry, let it drain, you use a paper towel, you press it a little bit and squeeze the oil out, okay? Yeah, definitely. You know, the thing is, in a true sense, cooking, you ask my dear friend Lorraine, it's use your imagination. you don't have to worry about much. Um, the recipe is basically for your reference. Use your imagination. Any other question? Then we'll go to the next dish, which is very fast, okay? Next winner. Wow, from Nevada, Charlie from Nevada. Hey! You get the best of Yan Can Cook. My 36 cookbook, my 37 cookbook that Stephanie, this Stephanie here in front of me, and also Lorraine, and also all of us get involved and put these two books together. This is my latest cookbook. My 36, the best of Yan Can Cook. 37, my Asian kitchen. Yan Can Cook with Unlock, okay? And then, Johnny, now you are lucky. I'm gonna give you the knife that I use. Okay, this knife costs $100. Okay, costs a lot of money. And then look at that. This is the one that I use. And then I'll give you a chopstick, a
Wait,
set.
hold on. Lost some coffee.
Now it should be back on now. Yeah, back on. Apparently, somebody tried to call me from Hong Kong. And please don't call. Okay, I am working. You don't know that? When people watching what I'm doing from all over the world, please don't call. Okay, for you, I give you one of these chopstick set. Yeah, burgundy. And then one of these knives, and also one of the finger guard. So you got finger guard worth $100. Martinez gourmet knife. And then the best of Yan Can Cook. And then the chopstick, okay? Now, the next dish I want to show you. Congratulations, Nevada. Okay, now, this is also from my garden, okay? This is also from my garden, okay? This is yak long bean. All you have to do is when you use yak long bean, this long. That's why you call the yak long bean. Some of them are actually this long, okay? This long. And I trim the end, and I cut it in half, and I stack them all up, and I cut it in half. I stack them up, and I cut it in half. You see how fast this is? And then you use your knife as a spatula to transfer food from right here. And then I also have different kind of mushroom. I have the shiitake mushroom and this brown mushroom. Also have the little like a little baby head mushroom. This is actually like a oyster, small oyster mushroom. Okay, and then I have tomato, also from my garden, cut into wedges like this, wedges like this. Tomato, wedges, all from the garden. Look at how beautiful this is, all from my garden, okay? And then I use lemon mint to stir fry, okay? And then when this is ready, always heat up the frying pan. Put a tiny bit of oil. Anybody else have any question? Did I answer the question? I want to talk a little about mushroom. A lot of time, you should eat more mushroom, more fungus, because it may lower risk of cancer. Variety of mushroom. Look at that. I have 3 different kinds of mushroom. Naturally low in sodium. Mushroom have a savory flavor that reduce the need for added salt. Just like umami, particularly shiitake mushroom, okay? Particularly dry mushroom. And also may promote to lower your cholesterol by inhibiting the production of cholesterol in your body. That's because our body actually produce, okay? And also supposedly, it may help your brain health. Gotta make you so sharp. And only type of mushroom that is a source of vitamin D to maintain, to build a strong bones, okay? So take your vitamin D, okay? No. Shiitake mushroom, when it's dry, fragrant, the umami. Morel mushroom, very, a lot of mushroom actually is very fragrant. Some of the expensive mushroom from Japan, probably about $250 to $300 a pound. Okay, very hard to find. They're very fragrant, very wonderful. Okay, so let me get some garlic. This is once again peel the garlic. Okay, look at that. The whole thing comes out like that. Okay, peel the garlic and the whole thing comes out like that. And then all you do is cut it in half, and then you mince the garlic, done like that, and then mince the garlic, like that, and mince the garlic like that.
Slow motion. Slow motion. Slow. Let's see. One more time. Slow motion. Uncle Roger says slow. Yeah.
You can use a dry mushroom, definitely, but slow motion. Okay, so everybody can see. Slow motion. One little whack like this, one little whack, the whole thing comes out like this. See that? You don't have to regular. And then normally a small dish only needs this. What you're doing is you crush it and you tear them apart. Look at that. All break down like this. Look at that. All break down. You gotta try it, okay? Look at that. And then you wanna make it really fine. Look at that. Yeah, this is easy. Okay, then I'm gonna put the garlic, okay? And then I put the thing that takes longer to cook. Now, green bean takes longer to cook, okay? Basically, use common sense. Cooking is about common sense, okay? This mushroom takes a little longer to cook. Then we put it in first, okay? We stir fry this first. And then we will, can you hear the sizzling sound? My mic is dropping in. Hear me clearly now? Oh, yeah, because I think because the mic is here. Because the mic is here. Okay? Now, the next thing I want to show you is we're going to cover this up a little bit. Okay? With some, once again, vegetarian today. Now listen to this, okay? Can you hear that? Can everybody hear that? Now we cover. So put this in last minute, okay? And then the sauce, we get the sauce ready. This is how you normally do it. Make all your sauce ahead of time. Don't do it in the last minute. Now this is what I'm gonna do. I use fermented red bean curd. Okay, lam yu. And then you can also buy fu yu. I think this is Lorraine bought it for me from Macau. This is fu yu. This is a fermented bean curd. This is red fermented bean curd. It looks like this inside. Look at that. This is the hong mai for coloring, okay? Now this one, yeah. This one, I'm gonna do it two different ways, okay? So this way, everybody know. I use some of these, look at it, looks like this, okay? I'm gonna mix with this, because the nam yu is a little stronger, so I mix it. And also, sometimes they have chili, sometimes they have, because many parts of China actually use fermented bean curd, including Sichuan. And then I mix it. Yeah, vegetarian. Okay. And then I put a tiny bit of Shaoxing wine, because when they make the fu yu, they actually have wine, okay? Wine. And a tiny bit of sugar. Yeah, the red bean curd is fu yu. The red bean curd is a little bit stronger, okay? And then I also use sugar because it balances the flavor. I also use a tiny bit of soy sauce. Okay? So this way, look at that. This is the sauce. Now, look at that. I think this is done. And then I put this tomato and shiitake mushroom. You don't want to overcook the shiitake mushroom. Look at how beautiful this is. So this is all garden to table. You do not have to eat meat every day. I think in general, in the Western diet, we eat too much meat. Okay, look how beautiful. Look at look at how beautiful this is. Look at that. Okay, and it's also not only that, it's very healthy. Okay, so always put this. Once you open this, put this and this in the fridge. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the sauce here. Okay, I'll put the sauce here. You put them in because it's fermented. Not only fermented, but it also salty, so it will basically last for many months. I have one jar in my fridge for 2 years. Okay, because it's fermented. Okay, I want to add some color. I want to add some color to my dish. Also, this is also from my garden. This is from my garden. Oh yeah. Huh. Now, when I run out of my stuff in my garden, I go to Lorraine's garden to pick up the stuff that he grows. Yeah, Lorraine is the culinary director of Yan King Cook Television. Yeah, Pomodoro check. I can answer it. Now look how beautiful. Look how colorful. Okay? So we will continue. No, the reason is because it's so soft. That's why I put tomato. It adds more color and adds more nutrient and also more texture. If you don't want to use the fermented bean curd, okay? You use vegetarian oyster sauce. Okay? Or if you don't mind, you can also use regular oyster sauce. Okay? So this one, I just want to make it different. Okay? When this is done, we will put a tiny bit of, we'll thicken it again. Now, besides the Alaskan cruise, next year, I'm also doing an Italian tour. March May the 30th to June the 6th, okay? We'll take a group of people to Italy to eat. The theme is chow mein, okay? Yeah, chow mein. Martin Yan's chow mein tour. Now I thicken this up, and this is going to be so beautiful. Look how beautiful. Can you see that? This is so beautiful. I want to show you. Yeah, it looks marvelous. Look at this. I want to show you. I'm going to show you how beautiful this dish is. Look at that. Beef flavored surf. Look how beautiful. Look at that. Okay? So today, we're actually doing beautiful dish from my garden. Okay, my tomato. The only thing that is not my garden, the mushroom, the long bean from my garden, tomato from my garden, garlic from my garden, ginger from my garden. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. This is, I don't want to make sure everybody know. Look at this. This always is like a good Always do some, when you do it at home, this is how you do it. Make it a little bit interesting. Look at that. That's how you do it. Look at this baby mushroom. Look at that. Baby mushroom. Yeah, this is, and the good thing about this is you don't have to worry about overeating because you got a lot of nutrients, a lot of minerals, and all of these dishes. Look at that. There are 3 dishes that I have made. Let me repeat this one more time, okay? This, no, I go put it up. I put it right here. I put it right here so everybody can see. Okay. Right here. Right here. Now you can see it. Can you see that? This is the eggplant. Look at that. And this is the long bean with tomato. Totally different sauce. This is a fragrant garlic sauce, very famous. That's why I use a lot of garlic. This one just use enough garlic. This one is mushroom, assorted mushroom, tomato, and long bean. And this is the long bean. You can actually do a salad like this. Look at that. Okay? You poach this, you stir fry it, you just wrap it up. Looks like a bell. Look at this. Look at that. Okay? That's how you do it. And then this is tomato from my garden. It is so good. Explode. The juice exploded in my mouth. So sweet. Last drawing. Oh, Kevin, congratulations. Now, Kevin, you're lucky. I'm in good mood, okay? I give you my Asian kitchen. Yan can cook with honor, all the Asian recipe. And then, Kevin, I know that you're a good cook. Professional knife, look at that. And then, for you, I have a green chopstick set. And for you, Kevin, I also give you one of my grater, okay? This is the grater that I use. Now my grater. Yeah. So we'll send it to you. You see, this is one I'm gonna show you. Longer with this stand. Normally you don't have this. And also at the back is easy to clean up, okay? Very easy to clean up, see this? Okay? And then not only that, longer you can move around without scratching your marble. This is the one I'm gonna send it to you. Greater Ancestor. Congratulations, and for all of you, my TikTok friends, Instagram friends, YouTube friends, and all our good friends online. Yan can cook with Unlock. Make sure you log in. www.unlock.org. Yan can cook with Unlock. So every month we'll see you. Every month we'll show you something different, ingredient different, seasoning different. So we all learn together because I just came back from a cooking competition as a judge. And we judge about 200, 300 chefs, Chinese chefs from all over the world. So we're about 21 of us, 7 in a group, 21 judges judging for 3 days. We eat so much, it's unreal. I just landed in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So today, once again, repeat. Pear poached with lychee black tea. You can use any tea. And this is eggplant with fragrant garlic sauce. And then this is ginger green beans with assorted mushroom. They're all different sauce. It looks different with different ingredient, different flavor profile. So when you do it at home, be creative. Okay? Use your marble and use your imagination, some basic understanding and technique. Then we are okay. And I will see you again, all our good friends, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and our friends watching the Unlock. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Your YouTube friend from New Zealand say hello to you.
Yeah. Hi, you New Zealand. I love to go to New Zealand. I love New Zealand. Wonderful lamb, wonderful kiwi. Bye-bye. Goodbye, people, friends around the world, particularly our good friend from New Zealand. Will hopefully will bump into you in New Zealand one day. I bumped into somebody in Australia, in Sydney recently. I was filming there, and somebody come up to me. Oh, how surprised that we bump into you. So food connects people, brings people together at no national and international boundary. So enjoy life, be happy. Goodbye.